कर दिया? Hello friends, I'm Professor Kumar and you're learning at the Galaxy Online Learning. Today we are going to see an important chapter of maths, geometry, Pythagoras Theorem. I've always asked whether these lectures are CBSE, ICSE, State Board. This is State Board. But I don't think Pythagoras is State Board. It is same in CBSE, it is same in ICSE. Only the numbers in your sums are different. The arrangement of sums is different. Type of sums, theorem, everything else is same. This of course has been taken from the Maharashtra State textbook. But I do not see any reason why it can't help in CBSE or ICSE, although I prepare the solution separately. Okay, again I remind you that it's getting quite late. Please register soon. Give us a call, calm down, register, collect your study packs. As you know, already 5th study pack is issued, and kindly subscribe to the channel so that you're told. And as I reminded you, like after these chapters, they will all become private. Only for the registered students they will be available. Okay, so let us have a look. Perfect maths, easy maths, Professor Kumar's maths. Okay, let's have a look. Pythagoras theorem. What we have to learn in this chapter? Pythagoras triplet. These are the type of sums which come. Sums are based on this. Pythagorean triplet. Which three numbers will satisfy the Pythagoras theorem? Then similarity and right angle triangle. If I have a right angle triangle and I divide it into two, okay, from one vertex to another, and two small triangles, they are similar to the main and each other. We will be looking at that. What is the theorem of geometric mean? We will be looking at this also when I draw a right angle to the hypotenuse from the opposite vertex. And Pythagoras theorem, of course, we need an converse. Application, how we use it in word problems in life, and Apollonius theorem. These are what we are going to study today. First, we will see, we are already knowing what is Pythagoras and everything. We will just go through it for just enough for us to solve the sums. In a right angle triangle, you need a right angle. Do not apply Pythagoras theorem to a triangle which is not right angle or which cannot be modified into a right angle. Square of the hypotenuse, PR square, is equal to the sum of the squares of the remaining square. So PR square is equal to RQ square plus PQ square. This is Pythagoras theorem, my friend. You will learn it in this manner. Number one. Remember, I remind you again, right angle triangle. Okay? Kindly see, hypotenuse is the longest side. Then, if we give alphabets to the letters P, Q, R, and we can also write Q square, Q, we can write P, we can write R. Q square is equal to P square plus R square. If you write it in alphabet form. Same theorem, because they give us A, B, C, M, N, O, find out, etc. Then, three numbers which satisfy, three numbers, number here, and number here. Three numbers which satisfy Pythagoras equation. That is, square of the largest number is equal to sum of the squares of the other two numbers. They are called Pythagorean triplets. Otherwise, no. They don't satisfy Pythagoras theorem. Numbers which satisfy Pythagoras theorem are called Pythagorean triplets. Take an example. 11, 60, 61. Rule number one. Find the biggest number. 61. So 61 square is 3721. Find the square of the other two numbers. 11 square is 121. 60 square is 3600. Add these two together. When you add these two together, you will get 121 plus 3600 is 3721. Here, my friends. That is why they are triplets. So, in case I wrote something like 62 instead of 1, it is not a triplet because it will not satisfy. So, remember the rule. If you satisfy the condition, the largest number square is sum of the squares of the other two, then they are triplets. Otherwise, they are not a triplet. Remember, they come in the exam. And we should be prepared for it. We are not doing it for fun, etc. We should. This come in the exam. Let's go further. Let's see exercise 2.1. Identify which are triplets. Again, I remind you, check the biggest number. They're going to sum number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We will see all 6, all the same method. First, which is the biggest? 5. So 5 square is 25. Then other 2, 3 square is 9, 4 square is 16. Add them together, 25. 25 is equal to 25. Perfect. Square of the largest number is equal to sum of the squares of the other 2 numbers. It is a Pythagorean triplet. This is how you are going to write in the exam. These are the steps. Don't change anything. Let's have a look here. Here we are 5, 12 and 13. Okay. So we can similarly manipulate here and check out that 4, 9 and 12, sorry. So biggest number here is 12. So first 12 ka square, 4 ka square, 9 ka square, add. Is it equal? Not equal. They are not a triplet. This is how you have to do the sums. I've solved all for you without getting tired with the same steps. Do not change, no shortcut, nothing. Keep practicing till it becomes by heart. And you're able to do far in the exam. Because 1 and 2 marks, we can't waste time in the exam. This comes basically for 1 mark. Okay? Third sum. 5, 12, 13. Biggest is 13 first. Then 5 ka square, 12 ka square, 169. Equal. Therefore, triplet. See the fourth sum. 20, 70, 24, 70, 74. Biggest is 74. Then square the other 2. Add. We will get equal. It is a triplet. Remember, my friends, I've told you, start learning squares and cubes. Otherwise, you will get stuck in the exam multiplying and wasting your time. Have a look here. 10, 24, 27. Biggest number is 27. Square it. Square the other 2 and add. They are not equal. So it is not a triplet. Let's see the last one. 11, 60, 61. Biggest is 61. 61 square. 11 square plus 60 square, they match. Equal. Therefore, it is a Pythagorean. This is how you do, my friends. Next. Let's go to the next question. In this figure, whenever I have colored, that means the figure is given. And if the box is white, totally white, that means you have to draw the figure. This is the code I have kept, so it's easy. So, in the figure has been given to you. This is 90. This is perpendicular. MQ is 9. QP is 4. And we are supposed to find NQ. This is how much. Okay. Now, my friends, we will be seeing later again that geometric mean theorem. What does geometric mean theorem says? It says, if I call this A and I call this B and I call this C. See, my friends, how I'm explaining. Okay? Then he says A square is B into C. This is geometric mean theorem. Shortcut. Remember for exam. Okay? So you just put in the values and you see, you will get the answer directly without breaking your head. Okay? Have a look at this same sum, but the diagram is now inverted. In this, we are having 90 degrees, okay? And we are having the perpendicular. So this is perpendicular. And we are having QM is 8 and MR is not given. We have to find QR. We have to find total. How much is the total? Okay? Remember, my friends, I can explain to you A, B, C. And what I will do, A square is B into C. Okay? This is how we do. So from this, I will find C. A, I know 10 ka square. B, I know 8 ka square. 8, sorry, and C. So 100 minus 8 is C. You see? We're getting perfect? Yes, my friends? So this is how we do the geometric mean theorem. So don't look at a diagram and become ulta sida and all that. Okay? And kindly also remember that we take out the square roots so that squares can be solved easily. Okay, let's go further. By the way, you must add, I don't have to remind you, between this 8 plus this will give me total QI. Now that is 8 standard, we can't waste time. Two things which I want to point out more to you is 30, 60, 90 theorem we have already studied in trigonometry earlier. So this says, so if I have a triangle with 30 degrees, 60 degrees and 90 degrees, side opposite to 30 is half of hypotenuse. Okay? So if I have this, I would double this, it will become hypotenuse. Whichever way you see. Hypotenuse ka half or half ka double will give you hypotenuse, whichever side is given to you. And the side opposite 60 is root 3 upon 2 times hypotenuse. Don't forget it, my friends. You've already learnt it in it. Now we cannot afford to forget it. And we will use it. Second triangle we have is 45, 45, 90 triangle. This is 90, this is 45, and this is 40. As you know, these are isosceles. These are equal. Okay? If the acute angles are 40 or 45, each of the perpendicular sides, this and this is hypotenuse, my friend. By the way, I should not write B, this is also A, because it is an isosceles triangle, is 1 hypotenuse into 1 upon root 2. Hypotenuse into 1 upon root 2. Simple. Remember my method. It will be easier than learning theorem than trying to use them. Know the theorem to write in the brackets. This is how to use them. Okay, my friends? Any difficulties, anything? Get back to us. Okay, watch it slowly, watch it 2-3 times, take a notebook, write them down. Next. In this sum, diagram is given. Find RP, how much is RP, and find PS, how much is PS. Two sides have to follow, using 30, 60, 90 theorem. Now this is 6. Side opposite 30 is half of hypotenuse. So this automatically will become 12. Then only it could be half. Now already, and this side, as I told you, my friend, is root 3 upon 2 times the hypotenuse. So you will multiply and directly get an answer, 6 root 3. Answer. So if you know the theorem, so easy to do. These are the steps, this is how you should write. Okay? Let's go further. In question 5, they are given the figure. Find AB, of course BC, because they're same, they're marked equal. What foolish. Anyone you get both. Now this is, as you can see, my friends, 45, 45. This is 45, this is 45. Why? Because 90 is already there. Sum of 3 angles is 180 degrees. So both sides have to be equal. So we had seen like last time, okay? And you can do by any method. You can write x by Pythagoras theorem, root 8 square is x square plus x square. 8 is equal to 2x square, okay? Similarly, and 4 is x square, okay? But this was an activity, so you have to fill. Remember the formula. The perpendicular sides are 1 upon root 2 times hypotenuse. 1 upon root 2 times hypotenuse. Don't forget 45, 45, 90 theorem. You can do by this method, but this was an activity. You can't do by your method. You have to fill the boxes. And they just wanted you to whether you know the formula. You would have written root 3 upon 2, you would have got 0. You would have written half, you would have got 0. So remember 30, 60, 90 and 45, 45, 90 theorems. Check the angles carefully. They're not difficult. One step answers. Okay? Let's go to the next. In this, as you can see, diagram is not given. Full is white. You have to draw the diagram. Okay? In this diagram is given, you can see color will be there. Okay. Here, find the side. Find all sides are equal of a square. Okay, find a side and diagonal is given 10. Now my friends, what we did last sum, same, because this is 90, this is 45, this is 45, square angles are 90, we just did it last time, x square plus x square, 2x square, divide by 2, 50, root 50 is 5 root 2. And we have to find perimeter. Perimeter is 4 times side. So 4 times side, 4 and 5 is 20. Don't multiply root 2 by 4. That means you did not learn thirds in your lower class properly. Okay? 4 5s are 20, root 2 centimeter. Be careful, do not make a mistake. Then, let's have a look at the other sum. In this diagram is given, and this data is given A 12. We have to find EG, we have to find this. We have to find FD, we have to find this, and we have to find EF. Basically, we are going to find the 3 sides of the bigger triangle. Okay, how to go about it? First, 12 and 8 is given. So, my friend, A, B, C. Geometric mean theorem. A square is B into C. So, I got C. So, I directly got C is 18 units. So, this is my first 18 units. Now, my friend, 18 and 6. 18 and 8, sorry. You can add and you can see that you get the whole if you want a triangle. Wait, but now in this triangle I've got A12. Remember, this is also right angle, and I can find this by Pythagoras theorem. So look at this triangle, small one. So by Pythagoras theorem, I will get FD is 4 root 30. I will find FD 4 root 30. Then, now my friends, life becomes easy. Use Pythagoras for the whole triangle. Okay, this square, please see that you are adding both when you are taking. Okay, and use Pythagoras. Or you can do it only for this triangle, 12, 18 and find out here, whichever way you like. Because 4 root 13 will give you trouble. So better use 18, 12 and x to find the hypotenuse. So that is simple method to do. Don't get worried when you get roots and all. You must learn tables. Otherwise, take out square root is next to impossible. Learn factorization. It should be fast. Otherwise, your half day in the exam will go waste. Okay? Let's see next sum. In sum number 8, diagonal we have to find, and 2 sides of the rectangle are given. No problem, my friend. Direct Pythagoras. Right angle triangle ABC. 12 square plus 35 square, take out square root, and 37 is the diagonal. So I didn't do anything great. They gave me for this, okay, 2 marks. Let's see this sum, my friends. M is a midpoint, so automatically this and this become equal. Commanded. Okay. Then prove that PQ square is 4 times PM square minus 3 times PR square. Now from where to where is getting? This side PQ square, PM square and PR square. These are the 3 sides we have to find link. You have to connect them together with that formula. Wait, no need to worry. Okay. First, which triangle to take? First, take triangle PQR. The big triangle 1. PQR. First. Okay. So, you will get till here. Now, because this is the midpoint, RQ is 2 times RM. RQ is 2 times RM. So, when you square it, you will get 4 RM square. Okay. Now, so why I want RM? Don't worry, you got the 4. 1 by 1. Then we will take the smaller triangle, PRM. We will take the smaller triangle. Right angle is same, of course. We will take the second triangle. And in this, we will have again Pythagoras theorem, and we will bring RM on one side. So I will get PM and PR. PM and PR are coming off mine. Okay? And then I will substitute this RM into this RM. Bas. And my answer will come. Reminding you once again, my friends. Take the big triangle. Okay, and instead of R cube, call it 2Rm, double. Second, take the first small triangle. There is no right angle, another one. Huh? There is no third right angle triangle. So take the second right angle triangle. Do Pythagoras. Okay, get Rm. Okay, and substitute in the earlier Rm, and you will get direct answer. Please practice it 3 times in a notebook, paper, pen, pencil, etc. Don't try to do it orally. I give you the steps to remember. Okay, so 2 triangles. Okay, get Rm, substitute Rm in the big triangle, and your answer will come. This was worth 3 marks. Question 10. 2 buildings are there on either side of a street. This is one building, this is another building. Okay, and we have put ladders. Okay, the ladders are standing on the building. So one is this here. Now ladders are of the same length, so of course the angles will be different. Now it says that find the width of the street. I need BD. I can't get BD. I will get BC, I will get CD, and I will add them together. So first, put all the values which are given. 4, 5.8, 5.8, 4.2. Because the same ladder, no? So length can't change. They just twist it on the other building. Now take triangle 1 and do Pythagoras. Take triangle 1, do Pythagoras. You will get BC. This you will get. Okay, BC. BC is 4.2, my friends. Take the other triangle. Do Pythagoras. You will get CD. Add both and you will get the answer. So simple. Looks so difficult. Okay, first triangle 1, then triangle 2. From triangle 1 get this. From triangle 2 Pythagoras get this. Add both and your answer is ready. See nothing. Only Pythagoras, Pythagoras, Pythagoras. Okay? Let's look at the next sum. Learn my tricks, friends. It will help you in the exam. Make it fast. Make it easy. Next. Yeah. From this we learn, we need little important things. Similarity and right angle. If I have a right angle triangle and I draw a perpendicular, then I get triangle 1, triangle 2 and the third triangle which is big. All are similar to each other. So triangle 1 is similar to triangle 2 is similar to triangle 3. That one. Geometric mean. I explained to you again, my friend. A, B, C. A square is B into C. Don't forget my shortcuts, my friend. Pythagoras we have already seen. We will not break our head. Converse of Pythagoras is a triplet. If 3 numbers are such that square of the biggest number is equal to sum of the squares of the other 2 numbers, then it is a Pythagoras right angle triangle. And we have seen 30, 60, 90. Side opposite 30 is half of hypotenuse. Converse is also true. If side opposite and some angle is half of hypotenuse, that angle is 30 degrees. Converse is also true. And Apollonius theorem we will see, okay, that AB square plus AC square is 2AM square plus 2BM square. This we will see. Okay. So let us see exercise 2. Okay. Yeah, let's see. Exercise 2.2. Triangle given. Okay. Diagram is not given. That's why it's in white. Point S is midpoint. So this and this is equal. 11, 13, 17 are given. Find QR. Apollonius theorem, my friend, says, I remind you, Apollonius theorem in shortcut. Okay. If I have a median, if there is a midpoint, ABC. Okay, and triangle is P, Q, R, and S is the midpoint. It says PQ square A square plus PR square B square is equal to 2 times PS square, 2 times PS square plus 2 times, because they are congruent, anyone can be called D, this is also D, this is also D, 2 times D square. Learn my shortcut, my friend, with ABCD. Don't put your own ABCD anywhere. So, if hypotenuse is B and the side is A and 2D, because midpoint is there, it will become D and D. A square plus B square is equal to 2C square, which is the median, and 2D square. Shortcut. So that you don't forget. All this should be here. Immediately draw with pencil and then write ABCD of PQR. And life becomes easy. So, I will use Apollonius theorem. I will substitute 11, 17, 13, and I will get 2SR square is 72, SR square is 36, SR is 6. Now SR is 6, so 6 and 6 is 12. I am going to find QR. Don't leave SR, they will not give you marks. You are not supposed to find SR, you are supposed to find QR. QR is double of SR. Okay, so getting SR will help. Let's have a look. Now the triangle turns. Okay, same theorem, same everything. Median is there, cuts the opposite side into 2 equal parts. Okay, I remind you once again, my friends, with respect to my diagram, it is A square plus B square is C square plus D square, because both are D. Learn to write ABCD, your life will become easy. Learn with me. Nobody will teach you this method. Very simple, otherwise you'll keep memorizing and everything will become mixture in the exam. Okay, now I have 10, that is 5 and 5, and I have 7, I have 9. Now I don't need anything more, my friends. All numbers are there, I only need this. Simple. So substitute 7, 9, 5, 5 because half of 10 is 5, and you will get root 40, that is 2 root 10 units. So what's great? Nothing great. Theorem should be used like this. Okay? So let's go further. Next. In this question, my friends, again median is given and one perpendicular. So you can see how they are mixing the theorems. So first, we have to prove PR square, that is the hypotenuse, is equal to PS square, that is this median, plus QR, okay, into ST, or, oh sorry, this is the diagram first, okay. So, how to do the sums? Now, in the first sum, when we see how to do, we will see the things. First, learn to separate the triangles. See, my friends, I have separated one triangle, I have separated another triangle. Then life will become easy. Okay, let's start. Now, this is the midpoint. So, I have, in this case, QS. Okay, QS is equal to SR. This is equal to this because S is the midpoint. Number 1. Okay, number 2. Now, in this triangle, I have PSR is, we can see, is a obtuse angle. Okay, and PT is perpendicular. Therefore, we will get Pythagoras theorem and apply PR square is equal to SR square plus PS square plus 2SR into ST. Please see in the textbook, which I have also written on top, application of Pythagoras theorem. Direct formula from the textbook. Please memorize this. Don't write Pythagoras theorem. Application of Pythagoras theorem. Direct. Okay? And then SR is half of QR, and just have to substitute that and we will get the answer. If you do not know this theorem, forget it, lose your 3 marks. Okay, no plain Pythagoras, no plain Apollonius, no plain geometric mean will work. Direct formula in the book given, application of Pythagoras theorem formula. We have used it 2 times to show you how anyone will come up in exam. They won't give you both. They don't want to kill you 2 times. In this, again, PQ square is QS square plus PS square minus 2 times QS into ST. Application of Pythagoras theorem. Same to same. Okay? Unless you know the theorem, you can't. The trick is only half, double, nothing else we can do. Okay? 2 theorems are given. I remind you once again, my friend. Plus, memorize it, and minus, memorize it. 2 theorems are given. When to use? Have a look. You are not blind, sir. For a plus, use plus ka theorem. For minus, use minus ka theorem. Not the reverse. And just substitute. What is double or what is half? To get those alphabets which you require. And he directly tells you what is half. You don't have to even break your head. You have to substitute. Okay. Now if I write QR upon 2. QR upon 2 will be QS or SR. It can't be anything else. Okay. So I have to substitute just that half. And into the formula which I have to memorize. For a plus alone and for a minus separate. Don't mix it. And no need to break brain. You cannot do it by your normal methods. So if you try learning 80 steps and all, you are wasting your time. Because the marks given were only 2. You say, I will leave it. Leave everything. Instead, please practice. Because I am telling you how to do it. Point M is the midpoint again, and I have been given that AM is 8, and I have to find AB square plus AC square is already given to me, and I have to find BC. My friend, Apollonius theorem is A square plus B square is 2 times C square plus 2 times D square. I remind you, A square plus B square is 2 times C square plus 2 times D square. This is C and this is D, whichever you like. Apollonius direct. Now if you can't take out square roots of 81 and 9, I am sorry, I can't help you. Okay. Kindly see what is asked. Find BC. BC is 2 times D. Don't write only one D. D plus D. Okay? Be careful. Simple sums cause silly mistake and loss of marks. This is what I have always observed, because you are writing so fast. Numbers gone, marks gone. Overconfidence does not help in mathematics. Okay, again, see application of Pythagoras theorem. Okay, same sum. We are seeing application of Pythagoras theorem. Same to same type of sum we are seeing. For a plus, use plus. For a minus, use minus. And application memorize. Okay, next. One sum of this will come in the theory. This also we have already seen. In this sum, my friends, such a difficult diagram given. I've broken up the triangle which I require to show you how to do. Point T is in the interior, very nice. Prove that TS square plus TQ square is equal to TP square plus TR square. My friends, you are very well understood. A chapter is not called rectangle or something, it's triangle, right angle, and Pythagoras theorem. Look at the right angle triangle. Full stop. And we will work. Let us see. Draw AB, okay, parallel to SR such that ATB, T lies between A and B. Now, this is a rectangle, PQRS, big one. So, PS is equal to QR. Very nice. Opposite sides of a rectangle are congruent. Then, now take a half one. ASRB. I take the rectangle number 1. Lower one. Okay. Now, I have in this 90/90s are there already for me, and the sides are parallel. Of course, by construction I have only drawn them, and therefore I get all the 4 are right angles, and it is a rectangle. ASRB. So we have to prove ASRB is a rectangle number 1. Okay, don't forget, that is our first step. That will give me this is congruent to this. Now, my friends, we have proved full are congruent. Now, proving part is congruent. Of course, the other part will automatically become congruent. Correct? Now, come to this triangle. We are at P, S, and T. So, now I am on triangle number 1. I've drawn it for you. Now, when I use application of Pythagoras theorem, why did application is 1, 2, 3, 4 terms are required. Pythagoras gives me 3 terms. C square is A square plus B square. I need 4 terms. So, I will use application of Pythagoras theorem first, right? And then I will take the other triangle, this one a triangle 2, and again do application of Pythagoras theorem. And so remember, application you have to memorize, as I told you before. There is no shortcut to that. You will get like this. Okay? So now you will get TP square minus 2. So subtract this from this. TP square minus TQ square is this minus this. So we are minusing. Okay? And when you minus and when you substitute and cancel, you will directly get what is asked in the exam. That TS square plus TQ square is TP square plus TR square. Keep track. Okay? From TP, you see that I had RQ, I had TR, and and I need TS, TQ, TP, TR. Okay, so you keep track of what you have and what you don't have, and the remaining will automatically cancel, my friends. So this is how this sum had to be. First, prove small is a rectangle, so that small parts are equal. Then use Pythagoras for triangle number 1 application. Then use application of Pythagoras for triangle number 2. Subtract 1 and 2 and substitute. Nothing else. So, and this is 4 marks. Please practice nicely. This is one of the hardest sum of the book. Okay, let's see. C is acute-angle, of course we can see that. And segment AB is perpendicular to BC. So this is perpendicular, my friend, sorry. Perpendicular. Textbook, page number 44. Solve sum. Please have a look. Solve sum of the textbook. Okay. Here also, solve sum of the textbook. We have to learn, my friends. Okay. This helps us to understand application of Pythagoras theorem. Helps us because it gives us the formula. Okay. So here we will see that we've got betweenness. We've got A. So this is X. So this will be A minus X. We have substituted and we've got the equation. Pythagoras theorem. Here, as again you can see, there it was reverse. This is A, this is X. So I will have A plus X. So I get a plus, I get a minus. This is the difference I get because of the 2 different triangles. Okay, same method, same method. So these are solved example. Another 2 I will show you, also which you should solve. Okay. Here also you can see from your textbook, page number 41, solved examples. So please solve these sums, and now I will show you that problem set is not difficult. Okay. Of course, I will not teach you problem. You must first do problem set on your own if you understood the chapter. Remember, you need Pythagoras, converse of Pythagoras, application of Pythagoras, 3 formula you will learn. Second, you will learn geometric mean, Apollonius theorem. Okay, and all should solve. Okay, first, okay, these are objective based questions of your textbook. Okay, and you must learn to draw the diagram. I will teach you how to draw the diagram because people get very, very scared about it. But do problem set on your own, and when you have difficulty, please get in touch with us. We will send you the solution with step-by-step manner. They are ready. But you must first learn the chapter. When you're directly doing problem set, because it's two exercises together with some extra sum which come harder sums. Okay? So this is where we will stop today. So I remind you once again, please register, collect your study book, number one. Start practicing these sums, problem sets, so that you don't know, I can give you the continuation, the video, so that you have all the solutions. Of course, the printed is there in the book. Number two, please practice the past paper questions given in the book. Number three, please register on the bell icon. So that I remind you once again, after this lecture will become private. Not just saying really, because this takes too much effort and pain. And we cannot go on distributing important paper pattern, etc. to everybody. So kindly register and subscribe to the bell icon. If you have any difficulties, give us a call and we will reply. Okay? So thank you.